Utah Jazz have a special...
All right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
Here we go.
And it's the Hawks to start out. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position, filling out the middle. Now here's Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shot from 12. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Bogdanovich against Bogdanovich. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Hunter. And these teams both extremely talented up front. Brett, in your estimation, have the days of the bruising, paint-oriented front court come and gone?
Yeah, I think so, B.A. I think we're looking at the game the way that it should be played. It's a game of movement. It's a game of pace. It's a game of spacing. And right now you're looking for guys who have versatility. And I don't know when we're going to go back to that rock'em sock'em post-up style play.
And so they foul intentionally.
Donovan Mitchell. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Bogdanovich, no good. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Here's O'Neal, guarded by Capella. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Now here's Young. Knocks down the long J.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Pass to O'Neal. Three-pointer. Here's Bogdanovich. Over Hunter. Bogdanovich, no good. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Now here's Bogdanovich.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Now Conley. The crossover. And it's good on the lay-in.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Young, the pass to Collins. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. Atlanta with the rebound. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
No need to rush that play. That's called giving away a possession.
Conley against Young. Conley passes to Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
The drive by Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Young, the pass to Collins. Here's the three. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Bogdanovich, no good. Atlanta has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. To the left wing. Up top, Young. Pass to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Capella. Outside Young. Up and over Conley. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Utah leading. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Driving inside. Rebound Atlanta.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Hunter against Gobert. To win the drought. And there's the bucket is Hunter with the finish.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
That's the end of the first quarter, and not much scoring. It remains close. It's the Jazz leading by 1.
All right, Wilson's coming out of the court.
That's good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Capella in the high post. He's against Gobert. And it's Bogdanovich.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow.
When Bogdanovich drives, it's for a reason. He's made a good decision to knife inside.
Conley against Young. The 3 from Mitchell. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Driving in. The kick out to Young. Fires the 3. Capella, the pass to Young. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And Conley grabs the miss. Utah trailing here. Outside Bogdanovich. And he banks in the layup. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the night.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense. And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way. They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
You can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
O'Neal. Hunter with some nice D. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist from Young. And it's a 3-point Hawks lead. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
On the wing, Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Capella. On the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Hunter can't get it to go. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Now here's Gobert. Back to Conley. And he drives in. Excellent D there from Collins. The Hawks leading. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Collins finds Young, and they go to the intentional foul.
Mike Conley. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Capella, a lot of respect to the big man who's really downsized his game, committed to the role, committed to being a lob target, continues to play great defense on the interior. That's the definition of a modern big.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. And the call will be against John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Clock at 6. Pass to Azubuike. There's 48 seconds left in the half. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Here's Reddish. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And the Hawks lead by 4.
His team depends on him to have some point production, so Cam pouring it in.
Gay attacking. Misses from close range.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the drive. Nice move. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. And Clarkson, here we go. And the layup is good off the glass. Clarkson's got his first points of the game.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting...
Thanks very much, Allie.
16.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And for Utah, they're shooting about 35% so far in this game. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, we've got Danilo Gallinari. Cam Reddish is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Okongwu, and it's Jang in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Azubuike. Back to Whiteside. Oh, he picked him clean. To the inside, Gay. Yes! And the foul! It's on Danilo Gallinari.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Well, Brent, you played for some Spitfire coaches. Does that style still work for players today, you think?
I think players will always want a coach BA that keeps them accountable and wants them to grow and learn. I think the communication style has changed, but the demands haven't.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul. Gallinari against Gay.
Good job sticking with his man, Rudy Gay, moving on the lateral plane, and then the long arms helping out.
Pass to Whiteside. Here's Azubuike. He's covered by Gallinari. Just 5 to shoot. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. And Atlanta shooting around 41%. Here's Reddish. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
There's a screen by Jang. Williams with it. Now Whiteside defending. Here's Jang. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Clarkson outside. Outside, Ingles. Here's Azubuike, 6 to shoot. Here's Gay. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like how Rudy uses his athleticism to draw some attention. He puts the D in a difficult spot there.
Both free throws good from Gay. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Reddish. They need this. Rebounded by the Jazz.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's Azubuike. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Gay outside. And here is Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. Azubuike's shot is good. And the Jazz lead by 5.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Williams against Clarkson. Releases. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Gay outside. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3. And it's an 8-point Utah lead.
Defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Pass to Williams. Nice move. He got a piece of it. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
On offense, here's Utah. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Out to the right wing. Outside, Ingles. From the line. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Outside, Williams. There's a screen by Jang. To the middle. Back to Williams. Shoots over Whiteside. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
A big group substitution here for Utah. Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Azubuike. O'Neal, he's checked in for Gay. And Mitchell subbed in for Ingles.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
And they're pushing it up. Jumps up. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum. Stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
The drive by Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Here's Williams. Here's Reddish. And that one is stuffed right through.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Clarkson against Williams. It's tipped. And they get it back. Gobert with the bucket.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Williams up top. He's covered by Clarkson. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his first basket.
Such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside, it really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
Here's O'Neal. And at the buzzer, count it.
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Bojan Bogdanovic. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. Another shot. They shoot again with the clock winding down. Offensive rebound. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. The shot, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that.
Tries yet again. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. No good on the 3.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Conley's checked in for Utah. And so it's Atlanta with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's Young. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And stolen by Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Outside Conley. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's O'Neal. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 10.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Offensive rebound. Collins. There's Young with the 3. He drops it from range. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the 3-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Gobert up top. Back to Conley. Now here's Mitchell. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Conley. Puts up a 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Count that one. Now just a 5-point Jazz lead.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Conley against Young. Back to Conley. Stolen by Capella. Fast break. Here we go. Collins outside. Inside. And Young the bucket on the assist by Collins. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Here's Bogdanovic. Stolen by Conley. Collins against Bogdanovic. Outside Conley. Back to Bogdanovic. Pass to Conley. Now Gobert. Guarded by Young. Gobert is doubled. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Screen by Capella. Young from long range. Can't hit that one. And Utah will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. The shot's good. And it's a 9-point Jazz lead.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
On offense, here's Utah. Outside Bogdanovich. And so it's Utah with the W. Thanks, Alec. Great.
kind of game do you anticipate this being?
This is going to be a lot of fun because you've got highly skilled offensive players on both sides. Neither team will take a possession off. Thirsty scores. It's going to be punch, counter punch all night long.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
4 on the clock. Takes a 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Pass to Mitchell. Kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert, goes back up. And another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on 18.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Shoots from 12. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Passes to Ayton. Stolen by Mitchell. Inside, it's deflected. Crowder with the steal. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, how about Crowder's ability to start their offense with his defense? He's always keeping his hands moving.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Conley gets the bucket.
Mike Conley is comfortable. Doesn't matter what area of the floor he's on. That time in the mid-range.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Bridges. Booker in the corner. Jacks up a 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Utah ball.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Paul against Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley kicks to Gobert. The pass to Conley over Paul. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix the other way now.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Crowder. Back to Bridges. Paul surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
The Suns leading. Bridges finds Paul. Cans the shot from the wing.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul, such a quick thinker.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell. From deep. With the putback. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now here's Booker for 3. Bridges, the offensive rebound. The kick out to Crowder. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he...
as they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To the inside. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Ball outside. Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Conley surveying the D. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Over Paul. From 18 feet away. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Phoenix with their leads.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Cancer.
And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
If anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the center. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. And Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Booker with no one around bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Now here's Conley. O'Neal from long range. The Jazz again can't hit it. Phoenix leading by 11. All up top for by Conley. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Bridges misses. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Conley against Bridges. Over in the corner, Paul. Ayton. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What a motor by DeAndre Ayton. Great job on the second chance putback.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley the pass to Gobert to end the run. And the rejection by Ayton. Over in the corner, Paul drains it from beyond the arc. Paul's got 5.
There's so much confidence in his ability to make range shots. Chris Paul knocks down the 3.
Here's Conley. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
This is it to Crowder.
2 minutes.
Ayton in the high post. Gobert on him. Stolen by O'Neal. To the middle. Bridges with the steal. Over in the corner, Paul. Booker in the post. Covered by Mitchell. Crowder kicks to Ayton. Suns moving the ball around. No good from Booker.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
O'Neal misses. Phoenix leading by 14. Ball outside. Over Conley. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Boy, I love the strong finish from Jay Crowder. He doesn't settle on the layup, demonstrates his impressive vertical.
Here's Conley. Banked in off the glass. He's got 6. 58 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. On deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Mike Conley.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Ayton. For 3, Bridges. Paul. Puts it up from 12. Again, Phoenix.
Well, the mid-range is always a good option for Chris Paul.
Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. From deep 3-point range. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 10-point lead. Some brief. Thank you, David. And whoops.
The Jazz, 15.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Michael Conley. What a contribution.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Cameron Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Payne. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Nader in at the 3. Clarkson kicks to Gay. And here's Azubuike, back to Gay. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits. Gay's got the first bucket of the third here for the Jazz. Suns leading by 8.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Jazz trail by 8. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Johnson against Azubuike. Just 5 on the clock. Elbow shot is on the way. Again, the Jazz score. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
Here's Shamet after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. Another shot. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in. Shamet's got his first points of the night.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Clarkson outside. Gay dishes to Azubuike. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Shamet with it. Johnson outside. Shamet the pass to McGee. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And you look, Doris, at the trouble so many teams have defensively. It's becoming harder and harder to get stops in this league.
Kevin, there is no doubt that we must redefine what is considered quality defense. Guys are such range shooters now, so highly skilled from the moment they step across half court. It is almost impossible to cover every part of the floor, especially against a team that really moves it. The only thing you can do is give incredible effort and stay tied together on a string.
Here's Azubuike. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Clarkson outside. And there's the pass again. Shot clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Phoenix leading by 7. Here's Payne. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Payne up top, over by Conley. Payne kicks to Shamet. Back to Payne. It's stolen by Gobert. O'Neal passes to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Shot clock at 5. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by the Jazz.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Here's Gobert. That's tipped. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Lays it up off the glass. And the Suns lead by 9. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Suns.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Johnson with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Diving in, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
When he's determined to finish, Donovan Mitchell is so good powering through whatever the defense puts in his path.
Suns leading by 8. Johnson sets the screen for Booker. Ball outside. Over Conley. Phoenix no good that time either. And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Conley with it. Now guarded by Booker. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Gobert down low. Defended by Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul. Jake Crowder's checked in for Johnson.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns.
Conley against Paul. Got a piece of it. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. And Paul gets it to go in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And that's now 11 points for Mike Conley. Paul outside. Bridges outside. Sinks the triple. And the Suns lead by 11.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Passes it to Mitchell. He kicks to Gobert. Clock at 6. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Paul outside. On the wing, Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Jazz trail by 9. Outside Conley. Knocks it loose. Paul with the steal. In the corner, it's Bridges. Ayton a screen on Bogdanovich. Booker. Gobert with the block. O'Neal with it. Bridges covering. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Inside. Here's Gobert. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gobert's got 4 this quarter.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sun dancer.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Paul kicks to Bridges. Phoenix, no good that time either. Jazz trail by 7. Over in the corner, Conley. Back to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell finds Gobert. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 5-point Suns lead.
Well, at 6'8". Bojan Bogdanovich is very comfortable in close.
Conley against Paul. Booker outside. To the inside. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Conley against Paul. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Booker looking around. 6 to shoot. Paul passes to Crowder. Can't hit from in close.
Jay Crowder. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
You know, I think Rudy Gobert at one time was considered a throwback big, but the fact is he's adjusted his game, and he's now able to play in the modern NBA. A defensive force everywhere on the floor.
Conley against Paul. side, Crowder. Pass to Booker. Takes it inside. Money!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Off target from three-point range. Now Paul. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one.
Allie, it's all yours. Man, that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 5 to shoot. Capella, the pass to Young. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Here's Booker. Second shot opportunity for 3. Bridges hits the three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. The three-pointer off the mark. Phoenix with the ball. Up top, Bridges. Collins defending. Back to Bridges. Shot from the top of the key. That shot off the mark. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Outside Bogdanovich. And Ayton pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. For 3, Booker. Capella with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock. You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Puts up the 8-footer. Here's Bridges. The rebound by the Hawks. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Steve, Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by Reddish.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Young can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Ooh, excellent D there from Young.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Bridges.
We saw a lot of this from Cam in college. He seems most comfortable creating off the bounce.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Booker against Bogdanovich. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Here's Young. Paul with a steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 8 shooting the ball. Pass to Booker. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. They get the rebound. Ayton. Outside Paul. Back to Crowder. Here's Paul. This one for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Quick trigger from Chris Paul, putting the shot up before the D can get on him.
Paul against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Bogdanovich has got 6.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceled each other out perfectly.
Paul passes to Aiden. Hey, rejected by Capella.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
On the push, here comes Atlanta. Lets it fly. Offline from the top of the key. And that does it for the first quarter. The Hawks on top, up by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Young against Booker. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Stretching the floor like few can. You have to stay connected to Trey at all times.
Pass to Booker. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Hey, rejected by Capella. On the break. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Mikal Bridges.
A strong element to Cam Reddish's game is his counter moves that leave defenders helpless.
And he knocks down the first one. And Smitty, you've been in broadcast journalism for a while now. Are there certain players you especially enjoy covering?
Yeah, I enjoy covering the entire league. You know, all types of basketball. But I will say I enjoy most covering the young guys that I've been knowing for a long time.
Here's Paul. And scores off the crossover. Paul's got 5.
A slick move by CP3. He really keeps the ball so low to the ground when he's dribbling, so the defense has no shot at getting him.
Pass to Capella. Collins outside. Shoots it from the high post. The shot no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. For 3, Booker sends it home from three-point land. He's got 5.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Now here's Capella. Bogdanovich from long range. The rebound by Bridges.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Pass to Paul. The turnaround jumper. The rebound by the Hawks.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Outside Young. Atlanta again missing.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Paul. And that one hits the back iron. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Booker against Bogdanovich. Capella inside. He's guarded by Bridges. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. There's Bogdanovich with the 3.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter. Hasn't made one since.
Booker with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Collins inside. He's against Bridges. Here's Reddish. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Crowder outside. Right wing. Stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's got 6. Here's Collins. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Collins has got his first bucket in this one.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Three-pointer, Bridges. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Capella. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Bogdanovich, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Reddish on the wing. Pass to Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. The Suns clear it. Aiden's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Now here's Young. Here's Capella. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Hawks on top. They're up by 6. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thank you so much, guys.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Johnson, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Abdel Nader, and it's McGee in at the center position, locking down the middle. And stolen by Williams. The 3. Oh, deflected. Here's Gallinari. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Even though Gallinari's not a high flyer, his height helps from mid-range.
Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, BA. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
Pass to Williams. Beyond the arc. That one no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Down low. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Payne.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Hawks shooting just 38% for this game so far. Outside Herter. 90 seconds into the second half now.
Fluid athlete, good hops. If Herter can continue to do that, watch out.
Here's Shamet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Williams against Payne. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. The Hawks leading. Outside Hunter. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And that's going to be a travel. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
To the paint. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Williams passes to Hunter. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Herder to the inside. Gallinari, and he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
This has been the reoccurring theme of the second half. Inconsistency getting stops.
Back to Payne. Pass to McGee. Here's Shamet. Now Payne. Williams defending. Clock is at 3. Back to Shamet. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Williams against Payne. Outside, Williams. Here's Herder. Three-pointer, no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to McGee. And he lobs it up. Gallinari's shot is off.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Williams against Payne. Gallinari for 3. 56 seconds left in the third. 5 on the clock. Williams from long range drills it from deep. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
No hesitation on the catch and shoot. Lou Will is confident in his ability to capitalize on jumpers.
Pass to Johnson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Outside Booker. And another basket for Phoenix.
If there's one guy in the league who's never going to give up on the mid-range shot, it's Booker. If the D gives it to him, he'll take it.
Ball against Williams. Off target from three-point range. The Suns trailing.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Proving how lethal he can be, Booker's confidence serves as a catalyst for him, draining long shots.
He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks ahead, leading by 4.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. Come on, fans of the
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And for Atlanta, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Bogdanovich. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break. Booker can't get it to go. And so it's Atlanta with it. 4-point game. Young, the pass to Capella. Collins, left side. Pass to Young. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Such an unpredictable player. Young's fearlessness keeps defenders nervous, which makes them overcommit. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Ball passes to Aiden. Crowder outside. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more 3-pointers than 2-pointers.
Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Capella finds Young from 12 feet. And he can't bank that one in.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Three-pointer, Bridges. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside Young. Let's go with a three. Knocks down the triple. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Pass to Booker. And here's Bridges. Now Ayton. Capella with a block. They recover it. Paul for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Young. And it's Young again missing. Phoenix has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the 4th quarter. Now here's Bridges. Tightly guarded. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And there's a 3-second violation. The Hawks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Young against Paul. Back to Young.
2 minutes remaining.
Reddish on the wing. Into the lane. Nice D from Bridges.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Here's Paul.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Sinks the tray.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Outside Paul. Here's Bridges. Pass to Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Over Bogdanovich. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Bridges.
No question. Booker excels at finding shots. He can be a real point machine.
Bogdanovich with it. And here's Capella. Here's Reddish. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Reddish banked it in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. Fires from deep. Rebound Atlanta. Collins finds Young. And so it's Atlanta with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3. On defense, Atlanta. The drive by Mitchell to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Goes up on the high post.
Bogdanovich pretty good at making some things tough for his man. Very active on the defensive end.
Gobert can't hit.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Reddish the pass to Collins. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Collins has got the opening bucket of the night here for the Hawks. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the 2nd player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Now, here's Bogdanovich following the miss by Michael Conley. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. And that's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here's Collins. Back to Young. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Michael Conley picks one up.
I feel like Trae Young on a nightly basis is going to do something that supersedes records that he's already set in the young part of his career. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Young against Conley. Dishes to Gobert. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Passes it to Capella. He dishes it to Reddish. Back to Capella. Over Gobert. And it's Capella missing. Utah trailing here. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Down low. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Outside Conley. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
1:58 left in the first quarter. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. It's stolen by Capella.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also, give him credit for being unselfish.
Utah calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovich. He's guarded by Collins. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mitchell leading the charge.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now, here is Young. The pass to Reddish. He kicks it to Collins. Spins. Shot clock at 6. pass to Reddish. Collins a screen on O'Neal. Reddish dishes to Collins. And he comes up with the deuce. And it's 6 points for John Collins.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Conley with it and guarded by Capella. Inside. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Gobert. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the game to go. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Back to Young. To the middle. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Pass to O'Neal. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Back to Conley. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Young way outside. No good on the quick three. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks lead by...
All right, let's just come over the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. A 3 ball. Gobert the pass to O'Neal. The 17-footer. Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Young with the ball. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. The Hawks need to get off the shot here. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Now here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. 3-pointer. That one misses. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young up top, covered by Conley. Young dishes to Capella. One-on-one fast break. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Puts one up from 19. From 12 feet out, Mitchell. And Capella sends it back.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now, here is Young. The dish now to Bogdanovich. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud. Here is Conley. Following the basket by Trae Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. There's the 3. Another miss by Utah. Atlanta leading by 6. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And he's able to get it back. Reddish's shot is good. For Utah, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5.
2 minutes.
Conley feeling it out. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Conley finds Bogdanovich. And the Rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Ahead, here's Bogdanovich. Collins in the post. He's covered by Bogdanovich. They get it again. Tries it again. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's the three. Utah with the rebound. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases, has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
And they really haven't been able to get into any kind of an offensive flow this quarter.
Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Driving the lane. Back to Bogdanovich. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now, here is Young. Yep, that one goes. Young's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
And man, can that guy shoot a turnaround jumper or what? Almost an impossible shot to defend.
Pass to O'Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
17 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And the wing jumper offline.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points. Thank you, David, for that interview. Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bojan Bogdanovich with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Azubuike in at the power forward position. And Utah has possession. Following the bucket by the Hawks. Ingles kicks to Azubuike. Back to Ingles. And the pass to Whiteside. The shot missing. And Atlanta will come the other way. Hunter against Ingles. Hunter, the pass to Okongwu. Down low. It's stolen by Ingles. Now Gay pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to 6, and the bucket from Whiteside.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Chang, rebounded by the Jazz. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Okongwu kicks to Williams. That one, no good. And Utah the other way now.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing 6-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where He wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season. That takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Back to Clarkson. And stolen by Okongwu. Gallinari wide open. Traps in the tray. Gallinari's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And that 3 ball from Gallo looks good. Just very impressive form right there.
Clarkson kicks to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Williams with the steal. Zhang the bounce pass. Hunter, no one around him. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Ingles finds Clarkson. Back to Ingles. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Ingles from downtown. Shot clock at 5. Whiteside, no good. It's tipped. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Clarkson passes to Gay. Ball's knocked loose. The Hawks leading by 7. Williams looking around. Shoots over Clarkson. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Jazz have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Passes it to Ingles. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Williams. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Williams has got his first points of the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. Hunter against Clarkson. Lock at 6. Azubuike on the wing. Over Okongwu. Off the left rim and out. Atlanta leading by 7. Now, here's Hunter. Okongwu with the screen for Hunter. No good from outside. And so it's Atlanta heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Gobert can't hit. The Hawks leading. Now, here's Reddish. Covered by Mitchell. Reddish the pass to Young. It's up a 3. The rebound by the Jazz. In transition, here come the Jazz. Out to the right wing. Here he goes. Back to O'Neal. And the rejection by Collins. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on D from them tonight.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Still a solid point guard this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, great Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Now, here's Collins. Releases. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. On the wing, Mitchell. Now, here is O'Neal. Tight defense on him. And now, here comes Collins leading the break. And finished off by Collins.
Great job by Collins there, sensing that there was going to be a turnover on the possession and right away into the fast break.
Conley with the three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Young looking around. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Lets it go. That's good on the jump shot. And now an 11-point Hawks lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Mitchell following the basket by Trae Young. Latrey, the Jazz with another miss. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Young for 3, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Launches a 3. Here's Reddish. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Don't expect Reddish to let an opportunity like that get passed up. Confident in the mid-range.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Driving in. The layup missed. The Hawks leading by 13. It's tipped and stolen by Bogdanovich.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Atlanta.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Clint Capella.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Here's Young following the bucket by the Jazz. 32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Conley against Young. And Gobert kicks to Conley. There's the pass to O'Neal. To the inside. And so the Hawks take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy.
Thanks, BA.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it.
Here we go.
And it's the Suns to start out. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Now here's Paul. It's blocked by Gobert.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says no, sir.
Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Ayton finds Crowder. Outside Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Up and over Conley. It's blocked. And they're able to recover.
He's missed everything he's taken in this quarter, and it's making it very difficult for them to come back. I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Back to Bogdanovich. Shoots. That one a little long.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Bridges passes to Booker. To the middle. Here's Ayton. It's blocked by Gobert. Bridges against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Drives to the hoop. It doesn't go for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
O'Neal on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Mitchell against Booker. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
And guys, Bogdanovich, the former second-round pick, has really found his place in the NBA. This guy is an effective shooter from just about anywhere.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Booker. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Well, Devin Booker's ability to put offense on his back is huge for any organization. His willingness to absorb and embrace responsibility is so crucial.
Now here's Conley. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Mitchell. There's the three. And no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Down low. Booker. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Now Gobert. Now here's Bogdanovich. Covered by Crowder. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Up and over Crowder. Tries again. Here's Gobert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
Now Booker. Ayton with a screen. Booker, pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Conley. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Gobert. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
34 seconds left to play in the first. Paul passes to Bridges. It's a rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Conley. Shoots over Booker. Mitchell finds Gobert. Another miss by Gobert. Ayton passes to Paul. Back to Ayton. Three-pointer.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz out in front, up by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Mitchell against Booker. Clock at 6. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah leading. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Left side Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Over Paul. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Oh, that's about excellent awareness from Bogdanovich. He knows the shot clock was dwindling, and he still gets off a quality look.
Paul passes to Crowder. From deep three-point range, Utah with the rebound. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. Utah shooting a nice 50% for the game.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Bogdanovich against Crowder.
What you like about Jay Crowder is his passion, the energy he provides on defense, just off the charts.
Here's Ayton. Drops in the layup for 2. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Booker against Mitchell. Booker, good. Booker's got 6 points.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Ayton. From deep, Conley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter.
2 minutes.
Inside, and stolen by Gobert. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Mitchell. The 3. Goes back up. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Jazz lead by 10.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Outside Booker. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Paul passes to Ayton and stolen by Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell connects from downtown. Mitchell's got 9 points in the quarter.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Crowder outside. Pass to Ayton. Tipped away and stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. And it's Phoenix's ball. Trailing by 13. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And a foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with a new group. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Ingles. Puts it up. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Payne against Gay. Here's McGee. The rebound by Ingles.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Well, the Suns shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Shamet into the lane. And that one is hammered home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Just a big-time effort. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
The Suns, 12.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Jordan Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Azubuike in at the power forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. It's Nader on the wing. Payne against Clarkson. Payne, he's open. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Payne's got his first points of the game. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
4 on the clock. Whiteside finds Ingles. A shot from the mid-range. The Suns clear it.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Payne drives. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Payne. McGee in the post. Defended by Whiteside. McGee's shot is off.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Azubuike, no good. The Suns trailing. Here's Shamet. With the drive. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Phoenix, Landry Shamet.
Both shots good from the strike.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Clarkson. The Suns clear it. McGee's got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Here's Clarkson. Pass to Azubuike. Back to Clarkson. Now here's Whiteside. On the wing, Clarkson. Over Payne. And again, another missed shot. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace. He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. He takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Joe Ingles has a great feel for understanding when to shoot the jump shot or when to attack off the bounce. That is not bashful right there.
Utah has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Azubuike. Clarkson outside. Here's Whiteside. And the layup is good. And it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Clarkson against Payne. Here's Shamet. Good on the shot. Shamet's got 6.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Clarkson against Payne. Pass to Whiteside. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Right side Ingles. Phoenix grabs the miss. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Johnson. To the middle. And McGee with the stuff.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Payne against Clarkson. Going inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Pass to Shamet. The rebound by Ingles. The Jazz have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. The dive for the ball. Stolen by Payne. Here's Nader. The kick out to Johnson. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one.
Make some noise.
The Suns shooting about 35% so far in this game. And so in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in its center, filling out the middle. And slammed it home, and a foul! A chance at another point at the line. That one on Mitchell.
Never afraid of a little physicality. Mr. Ayton, the and one.
Utah leading. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Wow, how about the concentration from Mike Conley? Wow, that is big time.
Ball passes to Booker. Utah with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. From deep. The shot by Conley, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And Conley grabs the miss. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball, we take our time, and play D, this game is ours.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Paul can't get it to go.
Is still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Ooh, poked away. And now the Suns fast break. Fires it from 18. The shot won't fall. And Utah the other way now.
Some of it's good defense, and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
Conley against Paul. Outside Conley, down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. Utah gets it back. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Ball from deep three-point land. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Conley. Outside for Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Outside Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Mitchell. And that one's long.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Outside Paul. Launches a 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Bogdanovich. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns trailing.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
They'll credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Bridges on the double. Pass to O'Neal. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. Booker for 3. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. They double him with Crowder. Conley finds Gobert. Misses in close. Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 3. Just 4 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line. No one said it was going to be easy. And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
So it's a narrow alley. Thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. 4 out.
And tonight's video look at perhaps the future of the NBA, but it takes time, we all know, to build.
Kevin, you got to start somewhere. And a lot of these players still with their whole careers ahead of them. A lot of time to grow.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Just 5 on the clock. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Collins wide open, he fires. Drills the three-pointer. Collins has got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Hawks. Paul with the ball. Pass to Crowder. From outside the arc, nailed from three-point land.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Bridges against Hunter. Capella, the pass to Young. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Here's Paul. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Collins. Nice move. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Paul outside. Pass to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. He feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Outside Collins. Passes to Bogdanovich. Cuts it 5. Shot by Collins, no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here's Young. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Off target from outside. Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Paul for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lobbed up there for Collins. Bridges with the steal. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Collins. That shot missing. Now the Suns take it the other way. And there's the call on John Collins.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Paul with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. And Crowder slams it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
And the pass to Hunter. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6. Young finds Capella. Back to Young for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Look at the range Trae has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
Ayton against Hunter. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. A new 14 for the Suns. Over in the corner, Paul. Here's Ayton. Hunter with some nice defense.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Young up top, defended by Paul. And Young kicks to Capella. Back to Young. Three-pointer. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Paul passes to Booker. Fires from deep. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
3-point.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3 ball. Give me back that momentum.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Hawks lead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Capella kicks to Hunter. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns trailing. Paul surveying the floor. Booker outside. No good off the back of the rim.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Inside. The kick out to Young. From outside the arc, another 3 for Atlanta.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Crowder. Booker outside. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Young dishes to Collins. Pass to Capella. Booker against Bogdanovich. Young fires away from outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Young passes to Capella. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Bridges kicks to Crowder. Back to Bridges. 6 to shoot. There's the drive. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And that one's good, Ayton. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
2 minutes remaining.
Young's shot is up.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Paul passes to Bridges. Paul against Young. Paul outside. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Young looking it over. Capella sends a screen for Young. Down low. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Young.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Hawks. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. Now, here's Hunter. Passes it to Collins. Shoots over Crowder. Shot by Collins, no good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Bridges dishes to Ayton. The shot. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hunter on the wing. Collins against Ayton. Crowder with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Bridges leading the charge. Young fires away from outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the court for Atlanta, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Chang, and it's Williams at the point guard position. Here's Nader. Deflected by Reddish.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Hawks leading by 3. Williams looking around. Gallinari on the wing. Back to Williams. Here's the 3. Rebound by Johnson. And for the Suns, they're shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Back to Payne. Driving inside. Yep, that one goes in there. Nader's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Suns.
And with that matchup doing what he was able to do there, just muscling inside, he's not going to have a lot of problems.
Williams passes to Chang. He kicks it to Reddish. Rebound by the Suns.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Nader the pass to Payne. Here's Nader. Now McGee. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. On the wing, Johnson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Atlanta's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight. Nailed 5 of them. Reddish with the ball. Working on Payne. From 13, it's tipped. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Poked away, so it's the Hawks now. Lock at 6. McGee with the block. Nader kicks to Payne to the middle for the lead. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Over to the left wing. To the paint. Johnson with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. In the corner. Shamet with it. Hits the three-point bomb. Now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
The coaching staff encourages Shamet to take these shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Out to the right wing. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Johnson outside. Payne looking around. Now the pass to Shamet. The shot comes out, so Atlanta will take it the other way. And that's a foul called on Abdul Nader. That is his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. And Jang kicks to Reddish. 5 on the clock. Back to Jang. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Over Young. They grab their own miss. Bridges kicks to Booker. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hunter, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Booker inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And it's Ayton missing. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. And it's Hunter with the jam.
At 6'7", Hunter, nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
Ball outside. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic LU jam.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 17.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Hawks lead by 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Who's out there for Phoenix. Ball against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. 4 on the shot clock. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. Right side Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Lets it go from 11. Misses off the left iron. Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Collins finds Bogdanovich. Tries the spin move. They double him with Booker. Pass to Hunter. Back to Capella. Feeds it to Hunter. Shoots over Bridges. Hunter no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Pass to Bridges. Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen by Collins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. It's good from long range. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Young up top, defended by Paul. To the left side wing. Capella, the pass to Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. Over Booker. Down low. Got a piece of it. Here's Young, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Ayton throws it down. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Back to Young. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Bridget. Ayton inside. Capella's there. And it's Ayton missing. That has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich finds Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. And here is Capella. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Comes up empty down low. Ball against Bogdanovich. Ball outside. To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
To Young. To the inside. Collins.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 4 to shoot. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. Over Booker. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Ball against Young. A drive by Booker. Here's Crowder. Good!
He finds a little space. Crowder plays offense with his mind as much as his physical ability.
Young way outside. It's full. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
An experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor. And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Crowder with the steal. Paul with the ball. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but